was not a great big city. At that time, it was sort of a medium-sized town. But everybody was terribly excited because it heralded the end of the war, at least in our minds. And of course, it did herald the end of the war. So we had no television, but the news on radio was all about what was happening and the great victory that it was for the Allies.
What could you make even though rationing was in the World War II?
Well, not everything was rationed. Gasoline, of course, was rationed because it was important to the war effort. Sugar was rationed. Butter was rationed. But not everything. I mean, you could get fresh vegetables and some meat and chickens and things. So it really didn't really impose a hardship. You still had plenty to eat. You always had beans and rice and things like that.
Do you remember anything about the victory gardens?
Yes, a lot of people had victory gardens. I didn't have one because we didn't have enough space in our yard. But a lot of people did dig up their backyards and plant their carrots and onions and radishes and lettuce and beans and tomatoes and I mean all sorts of things to supplement their food needs.
Did you ever have to use blackout curtains, and did you have blackout curtains?
We didn't have blackout curtains in Paducah. Like I said, it wasn't a big town. We weren't really likely to be attacked. But yes, we did have to adhere to blackouts. We would pull the shades down. If you had a light on of any kind, you had to pull the shades down. Now, it might have been that they put some people in jail if they didn't obey it, but I had one experience. We had a fireplace that we built a fire in, and to me that wasn't a light. And so one night we had a blazing fire in the fireplace, and the warden came and knocked on the door, and he said, "You have to pull your shade down, your light is showing outside." And so they did really adhere to that. When they had blackout, you blacked out.